Hey guys, it's Jake the Ticket Leprechaun. Finally got some time to make a spare video, and I've got a special guest. It's Papa Brewer. Say hello to YouTube, Papa Brewer.
Hey YouTube.
If you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, he made an appearance about a year or so ago when we started my project for my giant storage unit for my cards and baseballs and bobbleheads and stuff. How's that project going, Dad?
It's going well. It's almost done.
Almost a year later, and we're still working on it. Mike, you will have someone to contend with the beast when this thing is done. I can't wait to show it to you guys. But the main reason I'm doing the videos, I'm going to share a bunch of stuff I got for Christmas, since I haven't been able to make or watch any YouTube videos since back before I went to my hometown for Christmas this year. But before we get into that, I want to share with you guys a little something about the Christmas season. Do you want to tell everybody out in YouTube land the real reason for the Christmas season, Papa Brewer?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
The real reason for Christmas is not about getting presents or whatnot, but it's actually about a gift that was given from God. And that is the birth of his son that he gave to do nothing but shed his blood upon the cross. And I thank him for that dearly. I can speak for myself and my son alike. I know it to be a fact that have both accepted Jesus as our saviors, and one day we'll have a home in heaven, and we have loved ones waiting on us that I know and have witnessed myself whenever they accepted the Lord. And I want you all to know that's looking at this out there in TV land, to know that this is not something that just we ourselves, we're not something special or anything else. We're somebody that's just regular, ordinary. I always wanted to call myself wretched, but it's something that anybody can do. It's a very simple thing to do, and that's to just do one thing, to believe in the Lord Jesus Christ and to ask him into your heart, and believe that he died on the cross and raised from the dead, and thou shalt be saved.
So, yeah, I wanted him to share that. He didn't even know I was going to do that, but that's the real reason for Christmas, and I hope all you guys were keeping that on your hearts and minds as you celebrated the holidays with your families, because that's what I was doing, and remembering Jesus' birth. But now we'll get into some of the cool collection stuff I got. I got quite a few things for Christmas to show off, and also got a package, not a care package, but a package from a fellow YouTuber, a Hall of Fame collector, Bill. I made a purchase from him, and I'll share with you guys what I bought from Bill at the very end. I'm really excited about it. But first, let's show off a few of the things I got. From my brother-in-law, this isn't really collection related, but it is sports related. I got NBA Jam for the Wii, which I'm excited to play. My brother has NBA Jam for Super Nintendo that we used to play all the time, which is a lot of fun. So hopefully this will be half as good as the original. My brother-in-law also got me this book, which I want to start reading. I've got another one about Chipper Jones to read first. This is called Ty Cobb, A Terrible Beauty. The book is basically about how Ty Cobb was made out to be a villain, and that's not true. He was actually a really good guy, philanthropist, and a lot of interesting things about Ty Cobb in this book I'm looking forward to learning about. I also got some Braves air fresheners for my car. Those were from my cousin on my wife's side. And some of this stuff is collection related, but isn't necessarily items for my collection. My wife doesn't buy me those yet. We'll get there someday. We're getting close. I got this really cool shelf that my wife did get me. It's shaped like a baseball glove, as you can see. It holds a ball, a bat, and would be a hat here. And in my wedding, we took a lot of pictures with baseball bats, which I'm going to hang from this. I got a present that says Jake plus Amy on it, with the date we got married on it. I'm putting it in the ball holder. And where the knob is, I actually had a bow tie I wore during our wedding that was made from my wife's wedding dress. So I'm going to hang that from this, since it'll kind of fit with the baseball theme and kind of help commemorate that day. Let's see, Papa Brewer. You want to show something off?
Sure. Probably the thing that I like the best what he got, and I hope doesn't bother you that I picked this to show it.
Okay.
Is right here.
Oh, you gotta show them the cover first. Show them
Okay.
the cover. Okay, there's the lid.
Check out the cover.
And show them the other side.
And then right here,
Well, tell them what it says.
it says, "Be like Mike." And we all know who that is.
Show them what's in the top of the box there.
Mhm. You got this cool Gatorade
Towel
Towel.
there. Yeah. And what's in the box, Papa Brewer?
Oh, I'm fixing to show you what's in this box.
Okay.
I want you to check out these orange Gatorade shoes. And when I say orange Gatorade, that's what they look like. Orange Gatorade.
Yeah. They're called the Gatorades. Show them the mark on the. You've got it facing the camera now. On the side.
You can see it
Yeah,
right
you can
there.
see it.
The Gatorade mark. And it also comes with a couple different
Color shoelaces.
colors of shoelaces that you can wear with it, green and white. I'm not big into these tennis shoes or whatever, but I'm here to tell you what, them right there is to catch me out. Them are all right.
Show them the bottom. I think that's the coolest part. Show them the bottom where it says Gatorade.
You check that out. That's something. I don't know what his wife paid for them, but I guarantee you it was a pretty penny. I can tell you that.
But yeah, those are called
nice.
the Gatorades, and I wanted the orange ones. My wife Amy got me those.
They're pretty sweet.
They're pretty cool. All right. Now put those back in the box. Now I'll show off something else that she got me. This item's baseball related. This is pretty cool. Her favorite store is Hobby Lobby, which actually is pretty cool. They got some cool baseball and basketball and football stuff for that matter in there to kind of decorate the room. That's where she got the shelf. And she also got this, which is like a picture of kind of the history of what baseballs have looked like over the years. So several different ones there that you can see. Put that up on the wall. Let's see. Do you want to show them what you got me for Christmas? Or part of what you got me for Christmas?
Sure.
Okay, you show 'em. Tell them what you remember about these players. You may actually know who these guys are.
Yes, sir, I do.
I'll open this one.
These were in my era. This here is Andrew Jones bobblehead. I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, one I needed for my 95. Well, no, he wasn't on the 95 team. That's not right. But one of the 90s Braves guys. I didn't have a bobblehead of him. That was pretty cool. And then I'll let you hold this one up to the camera, Dad. I got it out of the box since it's an older box. Got him?
Got him.
Okay. Tell him who that is.
Let him take a guess first.
What has his name on the bottom? You showed it on camera.
This is Smoltzy.
Smoltzy.
He was a great pitcher for the Braves
Yeah.
back during my era.
He was on the World Series team.
As you can tell in the back, along his line of his helmet right there, he had hair back then. So as did I back then. But anyway, he doesn't have today. But he was one heck of a pitcher.
Yeah, Hall of Famer.
Great. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
So we'll put him back in the wrapper here. Dad talking about he don't have no hair. Well, I don't either, thanks to Papa Brewer. But anyways, that's a different topic. Let's see. We got a few cards on Christmas that are pretty cool. I'll share these. Do you know these guys? I know you know one of them.
Oh, definitely. I know him.
Okay, I will alternate.
I know both of them.
We'll alternate. So, you guys know my favorite all-time movie is The Sandlot. Matt, Passion for Cards. I know you're collecting these too, and I've got started now, thanks to my brother, my mom, and my dad giving me some Christmas presents. Here's the first Sandlot auto from this year's archives. That's Kenny DeNunez. His real name's Brandon Quinton Adams. So I got that one. Now you can show him one, Dad.
And this one here is Spud Webb, as Spud Webb.
Yeah, that's Spud Webb. What do you remember about Spud Webb, Papa
Spud
Brewer?
Webb was, I can't remember exactly, he's either 5'7" or 5'8". This stands out to me the most.
Yeah.
He was like 5'7" or 5'8", and he could sky and dunk.
Yeah, he could.
I mean, he was a jumper, buddy. He actually won the slam dunk contest whenever, back in his day. I remember watching that.
Did he win one?
He won one. Yes, he did. He sure did.
I didn't think he won one. I knew he was in that great slam dunk contest with Jordan and Dominique and him. That was one of the best ones.
I'm pretty sure that he won it.
Okay. Well, here's another Sandlot autograph. This one's of Tommy Timmons, who is Shane Obedzinski. Second Sandlot auto I've got from the archive set. You can show him that one, Dad. Another basketball.
This one here is James Worthy, and he actually played with Michael Jordan.
The 82 National Championship team.
In the 82 National Championship game when they won the championship.
And who's he playing for there on that card?
I believe it's the Lakers, isn't it?
Yeah, he was part of the Showtime Lakers.
Yep, it's the Lakers. Oh.
With Kareem and Magic and those guys. Did you like them?
Yeah.
You like the Showtime Lakers? I didn't think you liked them. I didn't think you liked Magic Johnson.
No, I was joking. No, I didn't like them. I like James Worthy, but I didn't like them.
Okay.
Didn't like the Lakers. Still don't like the Lakers.
What, they got LeBron now? You don't like LeBron?
Sorry.
I don't like LeBron either. And here's the last card I got for Christmas. It's Alan McLennan, also known as Marty York, from that archive set. Sorry about the glare. Tough angle to get us both in here and try and show you guys this stuff. So that was... Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot this. This is going to be a cool display item.
That was one of the most neat things you got right there.
Well, I got two more things. This and one more.
Yeah.
I don't know how I forgot about it. But this is a Louisville Slugger that has been turned into a custom art piece. I'm looking forward to hanging this on my wall. It's got Braves cut out of it. So that's three-dimensional, as you guys can tell. It says Braves there. Full-size bat, Louisville Slugger, MLB genuine. My wife and her parents got me this. They saw it at a Christmas show down here. And were trying to keep me away from the booth, but I found it. And was complaining about how, man, I wish they had a Braves one. Little did I know, they had already bought it for me for Christmas. So that's pretty cool. Then I've got an item that I'm actually sitting on right now. It is a stool, metal on top, but the legs are baseball bats, which is really cool. I'm going to display it in a corner somewhere in this room once we get my project finished so I can organize the rest of the room. And I got this hat, actually, that I'm wearing. I didn't have an updated Braves hat, flat bill, and my wife got me this too. And it's got the Chipper Jones Hall of Fame patch on it, class of 2018. Go Chipper.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Pretty cool. If you guys haven't watched the video, you definitely need to go back and check it out. I was in Cooperstown for the induction ceremony this year to watch Chipper get inducted and saw a whole bunch of Hall of Famers, got a bunch of autographs. It was a lot of fun. What do you remember about Chipper? He was in that 90s era.
Yeah, he was in that era, and I always just thought of him just as a die-hard ball player, showed up at every game. He reminded me a lot in the way that he came and showed up, a lot like Pete Rose. Pete Rose coming to do one thing, and that was to win ball games. Regardless of whatever else he got into, it was beside the point of his ball game, career.
Yeah.
And Chipper was the same way. Chipper had a job to do, and he done it and done it well.
Chipper was always my favorite. Dad would always give me a hard time because I always wanted him to get a hit when he came up, watching him on TV, and Dad would tell me he wouldn't get one all the time, just aggravating me. But Chipper was the first lefty I remember, watching as a kid on my favorite team. I was left-handed, and I modeled part of my batting stance after Chipper's, and he was the reason I originally chose number 10.
Yes.
Playing baseball and basketball, 10 was my number because of Chipper. But anyways, got one more thing to show you guys. This is the package I got from Bill, Hall of Fame collector. Thank you again, Bill. Really excited about this. Dad probably won't know this guy or how big of a deal it is, but I'll tell the story too for anybody that doesn't know who he is. So this is a Perez Steel postcard of Tony Lazzeri. He's a Hall of Fame baseball player, played, in the era of Ruth and some of those guys. And I collect Perez Steel autograph postcards. A lot of you guys have seen my Babe Ruth, and it's got a cut autograph attached to this. Well, Lazzeri's an autograph. I'm like, man, I'll probably never buy one of those. It's kind of ridiculous for, his cost of, he probably runs like $800
Really?
for a cut autograph, authenticated. Wow. And Bill, Hall of Fame collector, reached out to me and said, hey man, I already had a Lazzeri and one popped up on a check or a government postcard. I don't remember. He really likes government postcards, but something dated. And he said, I'm going to buy it. It was a great deal. Do you want to buy my Lazzeri? And I was like, man, I don't know. It's, Christmas time. I don't know if I've got the money, that kind of thing. And he's like, well, it's not technically authenticated. Jim Stinson, who Bill was telling me about him, he was a long-time autograph authenticator for Beckett, I believe it was, or JSA, James Spence Authentication. But anyways, I've got a receipt from him saying that this is authentic. And typically speaking, if you send this in with that handwritten thing from him, they'll authenticate it. Since he was kind of one of their own, he was in the business, that kind of thing. Well regarded around the collecting community. And Bill, on top of that, very nice gesture of him, said that if for some reason it didn't come back good, that he would reimburse me my money. So can't go wrong there. I'll show you guys the item I'm talking about. There's the Tony Lazzeri autograph. Cut autograph, which I'm very nervous to paste to this postcard, but I'm going to do it. And after some research, talking to Joey Brings It about PSA and stuff like that, and then calling SGC myself, I'm going to send it to SGC. You guys wouldn't believe the difference in cost. So to get it slabbed, authenticated, whole 9 yards from PSA without shipping, it would be $150. It's like, man, that's crazy. I mean, I'd still come out under what a Lazzeri normally costs, but man, that's high. And Joey suggested SGC, which is kind of blasphemy for him. He's a big PSA truther kind of guy. But I called SGC, asked them about it just to make sure, and it costs for them to slab it, authenticate it, everything without shipping, $25. $25.
Wow.
So I'm going to send it to SGC. That's just as good to me as JSA or PSA, so I'm going to send it off. So Bill wrote a little note and said, if the cut auto comes back bad, I'll issue a full refund for the item once it gets back. It must accompany the Simon Sports receipt so he can go after a refund on his end. And he said, God bless Bill, Hall of Fame collector. So thanks for selling this to me at a great price, Bill. Super excited to try a Perez Steel cut myself. Next time you guys see those, they'll be one and the same. And hopefully it'll come back good, and I'll add a big-time Hall of Fame autograph to my collection. So this video is almost 20 minutes long. If you guys stuck with us this long, hanging out with me and Papa Brewer, thanks for sticking around, seeing what I got for Christmas. And I hope you guys all had a very Merry Christmas, a great New Year's. Keep collecting, and God bless.